In this video, I will show you how to progress step by step from the beginning of Bee Swarm Simulator all the way to the Supreme Star Amulet. This will be a quick and easy guide that will inform you of the best ways to quickly progress to the SSA. So let's begin. After hatching your basic egg, your next goal should be the backpack and the magnet, both for 5,500 honey, making the cost a total of 11,000 honey. Before you start buying any bees, you should first aim to get both of these, as they will not bottleneck your progression with pollen collection in the starter game. If you're struggling to get these amounts of honey in the early game, I recommend using the following codes, as they give a base amount of rewards, unlike other bigger boost codes. So it won't matter at what point you use these codes. But now, after getting the backpack and the magnet, your next goal should be 5 bees, and so you can access the 5 bee zone. Next up, you will get the canister for 22,000 honey first, then the vacuum for 14,000 honey second. Quick side note, make sure you collect the pollen needed for your quest from all the bears you have unlocked. Do not grind random fields. Our last visit to the noob shop will be for the belt pocket, basic boots, and the helmet. These will be our accessories for a while, therefore they're worth it to buy. But now all we need are 5 more eggs so we can unlock the next zone, which is the 10 bee zone. After unlocking the 10 bee zone, you unlock the pro shop and the science bear with it, which are really important. The first thing that we will buy from the pro shop is the super scooper for 40,000 honey and the compressor for 160,000 honey. After getting both of those, you should get 15 bees and work towards 20 bees while progressing later on. But mainly after getting 15 bees, you should get the electromagnet and then the Hive second, which is the final bag in the pro shop. After getting the electromagnet and then Hive, you can now work towards the final tool in the pro shop, which is the honey dipper. And then after getting the final tool and backpack, you now want 20 bees. Now, I get asked a lot by early game players if their hives are good or not. So this is a quick guide to building your hive. Since you should have around 15 to 20 bees, generally as a mixed hive at any stage of the game, your goal is to have high stacks of buffs at all times, such as bomb pollen, focus, red and blue boost, and more. Now, after getting that, you will get the best item in the game, which is Uncle Grandpa's hat, the propeller hat. This is the most expensive item in the pro shop, and it will be our last as well. Now, our last thing to buy before hitting the 25 bee milestone is the bubble wand from the blue HQ. If you haven't unlocked the blue HQ yet, then unlock it. But now our final step in the starter stage, 25 bees. Just get yourself 5 more bees to be able to unlock the 25 bee gate, which gives us access to the most crucial tools and equipment in the game. Congratulations on passing the starter stage in Bee Swarm Simulator.
Now that you have unlocked the 25 bee zone, you have access to the pro shop, ticket dispenser, sticker printer, and the mountaintop field. It is really not recommended to buy tickets from the ticket dispenser at this stage. But now, visiting the mountaintop shop, the first item that we will get will be the glider. The glider is 5 million honey and costs no materials. It grants you the ability to glide way farther and faster and gives you basically a dash. But sadly, after that, our return to the blue HQ will be for the blue backpack. Due to early blue being meta, the blue Hive for 12,500,000 honey, 2 blue extracts, and 2 soft waxes will be your next upgrade. Next up, after getting the blue backpack, you return to the pro shop and get the beekeeper's mask, Mondo belt bag, and beekeeper's boots, totaling to 47.4 million honey. These will get you through early game for a while. And here's a quick guide to buying and gifting your event bees. I might have put this a bit too late in the guide, but I'm not sure when players get rich enough to buy their first event bee. For this next thing, it will depend on your playstyle. If you can macro, then you can keep the bubble wand and skip the golden rake. But if you do not macro, then you should get the golden rake for 20 million honey. After that, get the elite blue guard, since again, early blue is the current meta, and work your way to the elite red guard, but priority is the blue one. Also, very important, do not get the Bucko and Riley guards, as they use up more materials than the value they give. Buying these can hurt your progression. Quick note, important materials to save: These materials listed are very important to save throughout your playthrough, and you generally should not use them unless required. But going back to the progression, after getting the Elite Blue Guard, you will now go for 5 more Hive slots from the Pro Shop to reach 30 total Hive slots. Make sure not to use diamond or star eggs when hatching bees in these new slots. Now that you got 30 bees, you now need to get the Red Elite Guard if you don't have it already. After getting the Elite Red Guard, you can now get 3 more slots for 33 bees total. Then finally, you can get the Porcelain Dipper for 150 million honey. After that, we will take baby steps and get just 1 more Hive slot, costing 153 million honey, making our total to be 34 bees so far. Right after getting 34 bees, go ahead and get 250 million honey so you can get the big boy, the Porcelain Porta Hive from the top shop. After that, get 1 more bee. At this point, you should have 35 bees in total, granting you access to the 35 bee area. Immediately start working on Spirit Bear quests as they determine your progression at this point of the game. And also, work towards the honey for 5 more Hive slots or 40 bees total while progressing later on. After 35 bees, get the bubble mask. Even if you don't macro, you should be leaning towards Blue Hive like I said. Now for the next thing after getting the bubble mask, we'll answer a question I get a lot, which is if you should get the Cobalt and/or Crimson Guard or the Vicious Bee. Well, first, as always, leaning towards blue is a good option. Grinding blue fields, having extra blue bees, and the bubble mask will make your first thing to get to be the Cobalt Guard. After that, the Vicious Bee, and then after that, the Crimson Guard. But that's just the order for those items. There's some other items that come between the guards. After you get the Cobalt Guard, you get yourself those 5 Hive slots we talked about already, so you can have 40 bees in total. Now that you have 40 bees, it's Petal Belt and Diamond Mask time, the most crucial items in progression. They are both of equal priority as they both improve honey making by a lot. Speaking of the Diamond Mask, we have to talk about your future options for Hive colors. Blue hives are cheap, good, and easy to set up. Red and white hives have a lot of requirements to be fully utilized, such as full level 20, full gifted, and insane digital bee requirements. You're pretty much going to stay mixed or blue until level 20, where you can actually unlock the options of going either white or red, and trust me, blue is definitely the better option. After getting your Diamond Mask and Petal Belt, you should start working on grinding tropical drinks early for the coconut stuff. But after getting the Diamond Mask and Petal Belt, you get yourself 5 more bees for 45 total. But now that you have 45 bees, this is what your hive should contain. Make sure to pause and read this text. And now is when you should buy the Crimson Guard. Mind you, the gaps between progression here are way bigger as it will take more time, material, and effort to get each thing. So after having 45 bees and the Crimson Guard, you now can work towards getting the coconut canister and then the coconut clogs. Yes, canister before clogs. Okay. After getting both of those, you should low-key start entering the tough stage. By now you should have gotten your second petal, and it's fully up to you, whether you want to donate it to Shrine for Windy Bee or get the petal wand. Here are pros and cons for both. Decide it yourself. But finally, we can now get the Supreme Star Amulet. Yes, by now you should have all the equipment you need and have enough gifted types to be able to get the Supreme Star Amulet. Just get 10 billion honey and go roll that boy. Try to get Pop Star as your first passive for obvious reasons that we have been stating since the start of the video. As long as you get Pop Star with mid stats, you're good for now. This guide is generally what you should follow after getting Pop Star on SSA. After getting your Pop Star SSA, you can now begin to work on your early blue hive. Link will be in the description for the full guide. These are other progression tips such as translator order, how to get gifted basic bee, and some other stuff. And this is the quest priority order, which is really important as well. I hope you guys benefited from this video. I tried to make it compact with information and easy to understand. This took me a lot of time to edit and do. Also, if you guys have literally any questions, just literally send them in the comment section, and I will literally try to genuinely reply to all of them and help as much as possible. Thank you guys so much for watching this video.